Okay, guys, so we're going to be talking about I'm going to be showing you how to create your book and publish your book on KDP. So you have to go to KDP, Amazon KDP, go to create, and then, check out whichever one you want to start with. We can start with a paperback. So you click on that, and then you just go through the process. It's pretty straightforward. Um, so you go through that and you look at the details, the content, your rights. You have time to do all that. Click on what language you want your book to be in, and you go to the book title. We're just gonna write book title, and then you don't have to put a subtitle. I encourage you to do that because it kind of makes your book. It kind of makes your book more to be. It makes it easier for people to find your book. You can put your genre there, like the trope. The trope, and then add your book to a series if it's in a series, edition number if it's the first or second edition, and then you go to your author name, last name. You don't have to put a prefix, suffix. If you want to, you can. And if there are other authors as well, if you're a co-author, you can put the other contributors. And now you go to the description, and the description you want to describe your book. You don't want to just make it. You don't want to make it like empty. You want to, not like give the story away, but make it enticing. Make use of the bold, the what is it called? And then the underline the oh yeah, you can italicize your stuff. Yes, that's the word. And make sure you use that box. And then check if you want to own the copyright, which you should if it's your book, unless it's a public domain. And then your primary audience, is it like sexually explicit? Yes or no for the image. And you can choose the age group. If there's no age group, you can just leave that blank. And of course, the primary marketplace, Amazon.com, is a US store. If you're in the US, click on that. And then this is where you choose your categories. Now, this is very important. You don't want to skip this, okay? If it's a romance book, put the romance as the primary category. And you can choose up to 3, whichever one you use. You can get a subcategory if you want to. But all in all, you can choose a maximum of 3 categories, okay? Make sure you select this because this is going to affect how people find your book. So you want to make sure that you select the right categories for your book. You can always go back and change that, but make sure you do that. And if it's a low content or a large content print book, you can do that as well. And if it's a novel, obviously it's not going to be a large print book. Those are like like coloring books and things like that. And for your keywords, make sure you maximize this. Okay, when I first started publishing on Amazon KDP, I used to just put one word for each box, but the space is long for a reason. Maximize. I think you can put up to 7 to 10 words in each box. So make sure you put the words that can describe your book. And of course, the publication date. You can publish it right now or not, and you can release your book right now, or you can set it for pre-order. Okay. So we're gonna do release your book now. You can save as draft, so you can save and continue later. And so now it's time to do now the free ISBN for KDP. You can have KDP assign you a free ISBN, or you can add your own. I'm gonna have to go back and have KDP assign me one. Choose a paper type and the trim size. 6x9 is very common, but 5.5 by 8.5 is also common. So I'm going to choose that for my paperback. And the bleed, you want to choose no bleed. Now for bleed, unless you have illustrations and images like coloring books and things, then you can go for bleed. But typically for a fiction book is no bleed, and choose the paperback finish. And then it's time to upload your manuscript. Okay, it has to be PDF or a document. Or they give you the format. I usually go for PDF because it's just clean that way to me. I don't know how to explain it, but I'm very comfortable with using a PDF. So I upload. I already have a document there. This is actually, obviously, it's not a real. It's one of my books that started published on Amazon, but it's not. This is just for demonstration purposes. Okay, let that upload. And so when that finishes uploading, we're going to go to the cover creator. This is the fun part. Not so fun. if you don't, know how to make your own book covers. When I first started publishing, I did mine, but then I had to outsource later on. Your For paperback, you want your paperback cover to be PDF. It can be any other format. So what I do is I go to KDP cover template calculator, and this helps you, like, it asks you a bunch of questions about your book, so it can give you like a template to create a paperback on platforms like Canva. So you choose, what paper type, what interior type. Left to right is the normal one when people flip, the pages of your book, and of course the units and the page count. We're just gonna go with, you know, of course, a 5.5 by 8.5 trim size. And then your page count is, you can just, whatever your book number page count is, you put that in there. We're just gonna go with 350, and then we calculate that, and then we download. It tells you like the dimensions, and then you just download the template, and this is what you're gonna use on Canva to create your paperback. So I usually just go to my downloads and just kind of open the zipped file. You don't have to do this. You can always do it when you're getting it on Canva, but I usually just do that just to see what it looks like first. You really can skip this step, to be honest. I just want to know what it looks like. And so now I go to Canva, sign in, or you sign up if you don't have an account. Tap in book cover in the search to create a design, and I'll just go with the first thing because you can always like edit and work with it. So I go with like what looks like an ebook, okay? And I'll show you what to do here. When you get here, what you want to do is once this is ready, on the left hand side, you're going to go to upload. You go to upload on the left hand side, and then you're going to go get your file. Upload your files and go get that PDF that we opened earlier. That's the PDF. You don't want to use a PNG. You want to use a PDF document for your paperback, okay? And so when that uploads, you click in that. Now, this is not what you work with. You're going to have to go out of this. I usually like save this first just in case, but normally when you work in Canva, it automatically saves your work. So I save it just in case, because believe me, I've had times when I was still very new to Canva and I messed a lot of things up. So you just go to your home page, and then you're going to see what you just designed. You didn't really design anything, but your recent designs, you click on that first one, on title design, because that was what I just literally just saved. So, well, it's still loading. I guess it's still loading. Okay, well, you click on the first design. Well, yeah, which is that. I think I went back to redo it. So you click on the first design. So it's going to make it big and pop up here. And then this is what you work with to design your paperback. You can change a bunch of things, and, well, I need to go back. Change a bunch of things, and, and later I'm going to share a video of how to actually create the book cover on Canva. But just for the purpose of this video, you're just going to change a few things and work with it. You save it as a PDF print, okay? Not standard, but PDF print. You download it. I'm going to go more into details on how to create a cover. So look out for my next video, how-to video, and how to create a proper book cover on Canva. So, let's go back. I don't think we already downloaded it. Oh, okay. I think I already uploaded the cover on KDP. I'm going to show you how you can fix it, because sometimes it tells you, oh yeah, this is how to get your free ISBN from KDP. So I went back and I got that because I forgot to do that. We're going to upload our cover file, what we just created. Yes, so that was what we created, and then we're just going to, it's a PDF. We upload that. That's going to take a while. Probably should have shortened the time, but that's the book cover. It doesn't look like a book cover now. Obviously, we didn't do much. I just want to show you how to do it and upload it. I'm going to have another video that goes more into details on how to actually do that. So your cover is, uploading successfully. That's going to take a little bit of time to do that, because it takes time to really process that. But yeah, working with KDP is very straightforward. It to me, it's the easiest user friendly interface. It's the easiest one that I've seen. I've worked with Ingram Spark, but honestly, in my experience, KDP is much more easier for you to actually work with. Um, it's just very easy to work with KDP. While this is waiting, I guess I should have said this. All of my books in the description box below, and I also have um, a free a free downloadable checklist for writing and publishing your book. If you want that, you can comment down below, comment in the comment section below, checklist please. I'll give you the direct link to download your free checklist to writing and publishing your book. I go through all of the steps you can checklist and check mark as you're writing your book and all of the process. But if you're really serious, I do offer editing services, marketing services. I teach you my exact strategies that I use to market my book, and manuscript evaluation and critiquing your manuscript. So if you're very serious, I can give you the direct link to that. Just in the comment section, just comment I am serious and I can show you that. Send the link to you. So, you check if your book was AI generated. Obviously mine is not. And then you launch your book creator. Make sure you check that mark. And then I want KDP to help me scale it. So they fix it for me. You don't have to do this. There's also another way that you can fix the paperback PDF to go. Of course, you hit approve when you're done. There's a thing called PDF to go that you can use to like trim size, change the size of a PDF. Okay. Now this is where you see your printing cost and everything, and the summary of what your book is, like the dimensions. Save and continue. And then this is where you go through like the pricing and all of the copyright thing, and of course you want your copyright to be within all territories. And so the primary marketplace of the US, we established that. You put the price of your book here. Okay. This is a paperback. We're just gonna go with 14.99, 14.55. I think I meant to say 14.99 there, and it shows you royalties. Now for expanded distribution, you don't have to do that, but this is when you want Amazon to distribute your book in different places. Okay, if you do that though, your book is going to be exclusive to Amazon. Then you're not going to be able to put your book on Ingram Spark, because Ingram Spark does global distribution. Okay, so I don't check that. I have to put my account details. You can request proof of your book here. And then, once you're done, you publish your book, or you can save as draft if you're not ready. I'm not really ready because I have to put my account information, but obviously this is just for the purpose of this demonstration. So I'm just going to click save and continue. But normally this is where you actually click publish your book. And you can always go back and request proof. You can always go back and request like author copies, and I'll show you how to do that. Go to your bookshelf. This is your book. This is where your book is going to be once you publish your book. And you see those three. Okay, that's your book. You see those three dots there? That's where you click, and you're going to find request author copies there. Once your book has been published, you see that. And yeah, and you can do that. So this is it for now, guys. You can create your hardcover. You can create your ebook as well, and list them under the same page on Amazon. I'm going to do more later on, but thank you so much for watching. I hope this was helpful. Keep writing.